In a world full of conformity, why are we so scared to be individuals? And why is everybody trying to make everybody conform to other people? That is the one thing that has fascinated me since childhood, especially somebody being diagnosed with Asperger's. I've been on the spectrum my entire life. And so when people are like, hey, why are you weird? It's like, well, I can't help it because that's just kind of the frequency that I vibe at. And so what's interesting is I was going through Tesla journals, and in one of his assertions, he says that the secret of the universe resides in the terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. And those are the core principles of our reality. And then it says that everything has its own very specific vibration, and if we could unlock these patterns of frequency, then we could unlock the key to the universe. So now I'm wondering if the imbalance in the world is basically coming from our imbalance within our own frequencies. Just like fingerprints, they may be very specific to us. Now, even though our skin cells, blood cells, and other cells in our bodies are at completely different frequencies, and it's different for each person, that harmonization of those frequencies make your own specific frequency. And so if you are trying to be somebody that you're not, either because you work in a corporate job and you're being pushed to, either because of societal pressures, either because of, expectations and so forth, are you actually living your true authentic self? And is that causing an imbalance, which then in return is causing an imbalance in your entire life, from your mental state to your health and to other problems that we're seeing in the world today? Now that I found absolutely fascinating, especially as somebody who was diagnosed on the spectrum with Asperger's. It was actually extremely hard for me to fit in or mask since childhood, teenager, basically my entire life. And so when you're a teenager, you're being told to conform, and unfortunately your brain doesn't work that way, so you can't. In university, you're asking too many questions and you're being called annoying, so you can't conform there. So then you try the corporate world and you realize that that is an absolute mess and you can't really conform there. And then you eventually realize that if you're just a hermit and you are yourself with absolutely no outside influence, you become very at peace with yourself. And you start to realize that being peaceful is almost being at harmony with who you are, and that person who you are is the vibration that you put out. Now you can increase your vibration by being balanced first, and then increasing your vibration through food, through a healthy diet, and so forth. And I think that is the key to us ascending to a much better place on this planet, and also being our authentic selves. And so I want to ask the audience, or anybody that's watching this video, what keeps you from being yourself? Is it fear? Is it the fear of ridicule? Is it just too much outside influence? What would help you be the most authentic you that you could be, so that you could vibe at the exact same frequency that you're meant to vibe, which is almost like your frequency fingerprint?